Christmas Eve 2017. Around 5:30 in the morning, I woke up with an incredible headache. In the emergency room, they called a stroke code, and it was very startling, scary. One of the issues with the stroke was that it had affected my vision, specifically my ability to read as well as my peripheral vision on the right. Returning to work was really my ultimate goal. Part of me felt like I was letting my team down.
Well, Patty's our director of finance. Patty's basically the CFO of our hotel. In Hyatt, one thing that's so important to us, our associates are part of our extended family. So to see Patty in the hospital, it was pretty devastating.
It was just surprising. You don't think about people kind of in their prime of their career having a stroke. We didn't know if she was going to be able to return.
So within a week, I started speech and occupational therapy. The speech therapist started me out with a subscription to constant therapy.
She always told us that constant therapy was really good for her. That was an important part of her coming back, was being able to continue her therapy at home every day.
There were exercises at the beginning. They were basic exercises. A lot of it was object recognition. That is where my friend the rhinoceros entered my life. I could not think of what it was called. I could not think of the name of it. I would get so frustrated because clearly it was going to be part of my life throughout this constant therapy. So I'm happy to say I do know what a rhinoceros is, and that has become my power animal.
I love the rhinoceros that's in her office now. To me, I think it's a reminder of where she was and where she is today.
I had a job to do, and my job was to get better and be able to return to work and contribute to my team.
Obviously, knowing what happens to people when they have a stroke, I was very concerned. Not only was she able to come back to work, she's doing a phenomenal job. Patty has that can-do attitude.
Determination is her middle name.
Patty's special. She is the strongest and nicest person I've ever met.
It was difficult, it was challenging, it was depressing, but then I tried to break it down into stages and steps. I was 51 and I was too young for the rest of my life to be over, so I really needed to work hard to get better.